Hey, it's Jeff at Renshar Gardens. It has been quite a while since I've posted a video, just simply because I haven't done much. I think the last video I posted was the pond garden, so winter comes and I don't do a whole lot of stuff home improvement wise, so just really didn't have anything to video. But coming up, it's been about a year since I've done the hallway closet. Absolutely love that I did in there. It's worked out so well for us. Coming up, we have a big garage project. Now, when we moved in, I took the walls. There was drywall, but there was no insulation, so I took all the drywall off, insulated it, put new drywall up, and then sanded and finished the walls. I did not, however, finish the ceiling, and kind of pieced in some shelving here and there, and in the process, at one point we put in the hot tub room. Well, I can show you that. This is our hot tub room. And I did all the work in here. That's why it looks like it does. Drywall is not my thing. I really don't like doing drywall. And the reason I'm starting this video where I'm at is because I've worked out a deal with someone. I'm doing some work for an individual, stuff I like to do. And he's going to come in and he's going to finish my ceiling. As you can see, I've got some pieces up there that are hanging. It just needs work, and I was going to do it, and through the barter system, I'm going to be able to have someone else do it, and I'm pretty sure it'll come out looking really good. The whole reason for all of this is because I want a more finished garage, obviously, and somebody wanted a craft area. Our house itself is not very big, and my wife wanted a place where she could keep her craft stuff, do some storage with clothing and things like that, and be able to come out and work, and just an area. The other thing is, right outside this door is our pool, so in the summertime this gets a lot of foot traffic through here, and so let me go through the plan with all of you, and then as it evolves into being done, you get to see what all gets done. And I will bring you all along with me because it's going to be another week, my time, before we start on it. Hopefully you'll see it before then. Anyways, I have a shelf that I made a long time ago for our living room. It's an oak shelf. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to put some hooks on it for towels, maybe do a lower shelf with some hooks for the youngins, and just have a space where you come over to go swimming, you throw your phone and your keys and stuff up here, and your towels, and then when you're done swimming, you go change your swimsuit, you hang it back up out here, that type of stuff. That's what I'm looking for right there. Over in this corner, you can see I've taken some pieces and tried to make it work, and have just reached a point where I'm done with it. I'm done with all this miscellaneous stuff, and I have come to the point where on this wall, I'm going to do a complete built-in storage unit. Now, I am going to, on the ends, I have intentions of, there's a bin, this bin right here. We have a bunch of these, and I can get more of these, and they're bins that we really like to use, so I'm going to, on the ends, stack those up. I think I can go 5 high on the ends, and then on the inside, there's going to be a total of 5 sections. The 2 ends are going to be that. The one on the inside will be a lower shelving unit, hanging, and then an upper shelving unit, and that'll be on both ends. And then in the very center is where a lot of this stuff is going to do. I'm going to custom build the cubby style shelves to fit every one of these fabric bins and these other bins, and if we got to get more, we'll get more, and we'll fit them all in there. She has a bunch of them right now. She said she really likes them. There's no point in getting new ones, and there really isn't. It just needs to be more organized. In the middle of all of that, I want to put this TV out here, because like if she wants to come out, she likes watching the DIY videos on YouTube, things like that, so she can come out and do her thing out here if she wants to. She can come out and pull something off of the shelf and get the pieces she needs and take it inside if she wants, like in the wintertime if it's a little chilly out here, because it doesn't stay real warm out here. We're working on that though. Then the other part of this is this mess right here. I want to do a drop wall down to about here, and from the ceiling down, and then just put a fabric like a curtain across it from here down to the fridge down there, just to clean it up, just so that you're not seeing this stuff. I don't really like doors. I don't build doors very well, so I didn't really want those on there. So that's that. This is the other area that I am going to work on, and this has kind of been a newly developing idea because because of the ceiling getting done, and I don't have to work on that. I don't mind this so much. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. So my intention right now, as of right now, I'm going to leave this here because this is ultimately important. This is, as you can see, the motorcycle gear. We've got helmets and riding gear and all of that. So this stays. I want to take and put a shorter workbench right here with a pegboard wall right here. I had shelves. Didn't realize how much light that it blocked with the shelf until I took the shelf down. And then I was like, I don't want to put a shelf back up because it really blocked the light. Then from here over is going to be a big combination of things. We have to have somewhere for the deep freeze. There's actually a plug down there, so I want to, at the far end, put a closet, a double hanger closet for all of our winter gear type stuff. This is going to have to go down there somewhere, and then just build shelves everywhere else that fit bins, like bin specific shelf. So that's what's going to happen here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. I will probably leave the cabinets, but I really want all of that those shelves out of there. That shelving needs to go. This stuff up top, I'm not crazy about, but it's okay. I don't really mind that up there. So we're doing a really big project. It seems really big, and the build isn't so much. It's more of the customization of the build, and building things specific size-wise to fit certain bins and things like that. The big burden that has been taken off of me is the drywall ceiling, though. When I can do something that I really like doing, and I'll throw this out here, I'm fixing a motorcycle for a guy, so that I don't have to do drywall on, and especially on the ceiling, I'm all for that. So here's what's going to happen, and I'm hoping within a week or so at this point that's what's going to happen. It's going to get started. The guy's going to come over tomorrow and work on the ceiling, get a start on it, and then from there I'm going to start on this corner. Once this is done and organized, I'm going to move over to this side and start working on this side. This over here will likely be last, but it could fall in there somewhere. Depends on the timing of it all. So again, over here we had cabinets and we were using what we had, but it's just time to make it custom, And ultimately, sometime this summer, I'm really hoping to do the floors. We talked about some different options. We both really like the can't think of what it is. It's the hard floor with the chips in it. Gosh, why can't I think of it? Anyways, epoxy. Yeah, we really like the epoxy floor, so I think that's what I'm going to try to do throughout this. It's a little bit bigger garage, so I've been putting off because of cost. But we were looking at just doing this, and just doing this corner was almost as much as doing the whole garage with just the cheap stuff I was thinking about putting down here, and she didn't really like that idea. So we'll do the epoxy probably this summer, so that could be another video that you get to see. Another thing I'd really like to do is replace this door. It doesn't seal, it doesn't latch very well. It needs replaced. So if I get to it this summer yet, I really want to get that done. I was out here the other day, and you come back in this corner, and it's just cold back here, and it's because of the draft coming in around this door. It just is a piece of garbage. It needs to go away. So that's the upcoming project. I will probably label this the garage project, and I will, as much as possible, bring you guys along on this. It should be a pretty interesting build because I'm going to custom build this whole thing, and I'm going to do it right here in this garage. I'm going to bring my table saw up here, get everything out that I need to, and we're going to knock it out probably in a couple days. So really looking forward to that. So stick with me. I know this introduction was a bit long, but just to give you an idea of what's going on and why, and you know, all of that. So and again, the reason that I am going beyond this corner is because I'm getting ceiling up here done, and I don't have to do this, so I can then go and do the rest of it, and I can't wait. So cool. Hey, it's Jeff. Just gonna do a quick update here. Haven't done anything really particularly fancy or heavy or anything worth documenting really. I ended up moving a lot of the stuff out of this corner, actually everything out of the corner, and I painted, because what I'm doing, I'm using it's a melamine, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a covered board here. I usually use white, this covered stuff. I'm going to use black on this, just because I'm sick of working with white mostly. But there was some discussion over what color we should use, and of course, and I decided to go with black because it's a garage. I have black trim and things, so that's why I painted this black. This is the background. You're really not going to see this wall, so going with black is the back. The shelves are going to stick out from this. It's mostly going to be covered, but I didn't want that tattered drywall look coming through anything, so I went complete black on it. And this is about the size that it is, quite honestly. It's 14 feet long and about 7 feet high. I had it all penciled in or markered in to kind of get a visual of where everything was going to be, and painted over it. So like I said, haven't really done anything phenomenal or anything yet, but just kind of wanted to update. My drywall guy was here today. We're working on a trade deal, so he works on his time when he can get it over here, and he's doing a fine job as far as I'm concerned, and I don't really care what it looks like as long as I don't have to do it. He could leave it like this and I could paint it and be perfectly happy. That's how much I like doing drywall. So as I get going on the build, I will do a little bit more filming, but right now this is it. It's essentially going to have a stack of shelves over here for bins. There's going to be a short rack, about 3 feet wide, 3.5 feet wide for some bins, and then there's going to be hanging here with a short rack up top. This is going to be bins, shelving for bins, and then I'm going to put the TV up in this area, and then that hanging rack, same, was going to be duplicated over here, and the shelves for bins specific are going to be right here as well. So it's two of the same on each side, and then the middle is different with the TV and all that, and then this is all going to be bins. And looking at all the stuff we got, I sure hope this is enough. We'll see. I got to get somebody to sort through her stuff. So this week I should be able to get over and get some of that board and start working on this, and I will bring you along then. But for right now, that's where I'm at. Well, today was a pretty exciting day working on this garage project. Let me walk you through it. The big exciting thing that happened is I got somebody to come out here and help me go through some of this stuff, and we got some bins and got the bins filled up. I went and bought brand new bins. I bought 10 of them. It cost me, I shouldn't say this, but it cost me 75 bucks at Costco. But I got enough of them because I want 5 up each end. So that's what I got, and wasn't sure it was going to be enough, but I think we're going to be okay. We got a lot of stuff picked up, taken care of, thrown away, that type of stuff. Organized all of this out, and this door needs replaced because that wind just blew it open. Wonderful. Got a lot of stuff picked up, organized. We were just kind of putting things, like these bins I'm going to use, so we didn't go through any of these, but there was some stuff on these shelves that I had her go through, and we've got a handle on it, which is really nice. The other really exciting thing is that I had this shelf, I had 2 other open shelves like this and I had a hutch cabinet all being used over here, and as we cleared them off, I listed them online, and I sold all but one of them, and I've made enough money back to just about pay for my bins. I've made 50 bucks back, so I'm $25 into my bins, so that's a bonus. That's another exciting thing. Tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow, I'm still working on some logistics, but I'm hoping tomorrow I can get the shelving material in here and I can start building. I've just been dying to do that for the last 4 days and just haven't been able to get around to doing it. So that's my goal for tomorrow, is to get that stuff here and to get it worked in. I think I can probably get one section, maybe two up. I know the center section is going to be tricky. It's going to be different. The end pieces are going to be easier because they're mirror image of each other, and it's basically making two things at one time. So that'll be pretty easy. But as soon as I get those up, then I can start loading my shelves with this stuff, and maybe go through a little bit of it, but most of it I don't think is going to need to be gone through, so it's just going to be loading up what I get done. A couple of the sections are going to be, I don't have it planned out what's going there yet. That was kind of why it was so important to come out here today and go through and see what bins we were going to use, and that way I can see where things are going to fit and where I want to build custom bins in that. I know on the ends I'm going to have these bins. That much I know. And I have 2 spots for hanging clothes. So I have a general idea of most of it, but the shelving that I know that I'm going to need to build is going to be custom fit to whatever containers we use, and so I kind of needed that, and we've got that now, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to wrap this video up today. This is going to be part 1, because tomorrow I'm going to get the shelf material and we're going to start building, and we're going to build this wall up. We're going to build our shelving unit out from this wall, and we're going to go with that, and hopefully get some of the stuff moved up onto there, get it permanently attached so that we're not tripping over stuff, so that it doesn't fall. This corner was a mess. The drywall was a mess. At some point the roof leaked. I'm pretty sure I have that fixed. Do need to get the roof repair, or the shingles redone, but that's another project for another day. But we're moving along on this project. Like I said, I'm going to close this video out, call this part 1, because part 2 is going to be the exciting one where I get to build stuff, and that's where I'm really excited to do. And so we're going to close, and I will see you tomorrow.